How's it going, foamers? We're at Newark Penn Station, but this time, we're starting at the light rail platforms for some reason. And today, we're going to be returning to the least used stations. Well, not least used stations, but like least used category. And I haven't done that in a while. So today, instead of, as I was saying, we're going to be returning to the least used category of videos. And we haven't really touched on that since like, what, March? February, March?
Yeah, I believe so.
And today, instead of reviewing a station, we're going to be reviewing the least used bus route in northern Jersey. There's going to be two other videos like this. There's going to be one covering Central Jersey's least used bus route and South Jersey's least used bus route eventually. So yeah, today's bus is called the 378, which is like this extremely weird once-a-day express variant of a 78. Which is another weird bus in itself.
It has a very goofy timetable.
It does, and you guys will see it in just a few minutes. Yeah. So right now, we're actually gonna go board the very first trip of the day, which is ironically at 4 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, and
so the bus leaves in about 15 minutes. So let's get a move on.
4:01 currently.
So as we said earlier, we have about 15 minutes until the bus is scheduled to leave.
Yep.
Still boggles my mind that this is the very first trip of the day.
Yeah, I still don't understand. It triggers me, guys, very much. Okay.
And the thing I like about the Newark light rails platforms is how they leave you like right at the bus bay, which is like amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, I gotta figure out which lane it even departs from. That's us right there. The 378 to Secaucus, boarding at gate 1B, leaves in 14 minutes. It's already scheduled to leave a minute late.
I don't know how that even happens, chat. Like, come on now.
It's already a swing of activity and the rush hour hasn't even started yet.
Yep.
Like, holy moly. I think this is the right bus lane for it.
We got Nobbies, and of course...
Excelsiors.
Yeah.
This is the only Excelsior, and there's an MCI back there. I'm assuming it's for the 319. So I just got back from buying the weirdly only 3-zone ticket. The TVM was being really faulty. I tried using my card, but it for some reason like declined, and I tried tapping it and inserting it, but it just won't do anything. I had the money, so I just had to use cash. I mean, as long as I got the ticket, I'm fine. Hey, Preston. Watch one of it, we're gonna be the only people on the bus.
Oh, NJT horn. Anyway, have to be the only one. Like, only two, I mean.
Yeah, we have to be like the only two people on the bus, considering there's only one trip a day in each direction, and the next bus is actually the first one of the day.
Who rides this?
Who even uses it in the first place? Anyway, the bus should be here in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
That's us right there, the 378 Secaucus. We got the mega comfortable seats.
Oh my god, what happened to the lighting?
Yeah, the lighting is for some reason not working. This is already really busy for the least used bus route, won't you think?
I am surprised, honestly.
I feel like most of these passengers are only going to Broad Street.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, we're leaving early.
Yeah.
A minute early. That was quick. Being on a bus without the lights on feels really weird.
It really does. I don't know why the lights are off, actually.
Maybe the electricity just doesn't work. Sometimes I forget that Greyhound actually serves Newark.
Oh yeah.
All my homies hate Greyhound though. What do you think of Greyhound?
Shut up. Anyway, I don't have to say anything, but I will do this. Yeah.
I don't like Greyhound either. We're already moving at a decent speed. What do you think of this route so far, Preston, even though it literally just started?
I don't feel anything. Feels like every NJT bus from Newark.
And thank you for saying it right. It's pronounced Newark. Don't ever say it like Newark.
Only because
I totally don't do that. There's like a slew of buses The rush hour just started, and there's like a bus every few seconds.
Yep.
There's that 24-hour airport bus that you could ride for like $3, I think. It's probably my favorite way to avoid the $8 surcharge.
It's like $2 to $3, I think. But yeah.
Right. And there's an extended bus. I think that's the 13 to Nutley. Well, I mean to Clifton, right?
Oh yeah. For the shoe foamers out there, there's a Nike store over there.
Yeah, I think that's Harriet Tubman Square right there. There's still like a slew of buses everywhere, like every corner you look, literally. I think there's like 2 in front of us right now.
This reminds me exactly of Queens, New York, because it's pretty much how it is with all those buses, every single corner.
Yeah, that's totally not because you live there. Homers, look, there's Broad Street Station. Oh, and there's a train going to New York, possibly. Yeah, it's definitely going towards New York. They overshoot the platform so badly. It's my honest question. The lights are still off. More people got on. Oh, there's another train.
Yeah.
This time it's a battery in it.
LP 45.
So there's not only a slew of buses, but there's also a slew of trains. Yep.
Nice one.
Oh God.
There's the light rail.
Yep. Oh my God. There's like a slew of activity right here. Oh, we're going on the highway.
This is kind of fun because I have never been on this highway before, so first time experience for me.
And there's the Morristown line.
Yep.
Well, Morristown / Montclair Boonton / Gladstone. You know what I mean, chat. And there's the historic Newark Branch drawbridge.
There it is.
There's a couple of hidden gems on this bus already. And we're already moving at a decent speed.
And we went down that road before. We went past it from our previous video. If you remember.
We're moving really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
We're roughly paralleling the commuter line.
Yeah.
In New York, concrete jungle, wet dream tomatoes. I think this might be an old factory. Jesus, we're moving quick.
I know, right?
Also, off camera, we managed to see a heritage in it.
Yep.
My camera was way too slow to film it, but it was the New Jersey Transit 4519 representing the Erie Lackawanna.
Yep.
And I think, there goes the commute. I think that's a PATH train.
Yep. So we got Morrison SX, the Northeast Corridor, and the PATH.
Yeah, that's called the Kearney Connection. I think. Here's some scenery, some rolling hills. Well, yeah, we're moving really quick.
Yep, we're hauling right now.
A toll road? How many other buses do this?
That has to be annoying, man. Look
Like,
at all
right.
this traffic over here.
There has to be another bus that does this. This can't be the only one that goes through a literal toll road on a highway. This is weird. This is also pretty nuts. Oh man. Oh man. Ain't nothing like rush hour traffic. Haha, losers. Anyway, given how busy this bus is, it's almost like there should be more than one trip a day in each direction.
I know, right? There has to be demand for this.
I'm sorry, but it's just so weird, being on a bus with the lights off.
Oh yeah, Corridor North Bridge.
Where? I don't even see it.
Saw it.
Oh.
It's, behind those trees.
And there's still some scenery, there's some ponds.
Yep.
There's industrial highways.
Actually, we might be able to see the bridge from here.
There is an MCI for the bus foamers. I'm not sure where this thing is heading. Probably to Lakewood. Or actually no, more likely towards New York. Not sure if my camera catches it good or not, but right there is the new Portal North Bridge.
Yes, and the progress is pretty good as you can see.
It's very good. And there's the current bridge.
Yep.
Currently limiting trains to 60 and causing massive delays.
Yep. And that new bridge is going to be 90 miles per hour.
That new bridge is going to upgrade trains to go 90 miles per hour.
And if you can notice, the catenary poles, it looks exactly like how the Pennsy built it.
And there's the Big Apple.
Yeah.
I totally didn't say Rotten Apple. They're making really, really good progress.
Yeah, and obviously the curb bridge is higher than the original one. They had to make it taller because the curb bridge, like, if there's a boat that has to pass, the bridge needs to like open, and obviously it's unreliable concerning the bridge is like what?
The Sim 30? Yeah. I didn't know they used this bridge. Oh, and also there's more scenery. There's so many New York Express buses. Yeah. And there's an academy. There's so many, but there's so much variety on this bus.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's bus again? Oh yeah. They had to make the bridge like taller because if there's a boat that want to pass, you have to open it, and obviously it gets unreliable. The bridge like what, over 100 years old?
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's still in use.
Yeah, and what's also crazy is the amount of traffic there is heading out of New York.
Look at all of this.
So many express buses. Right there is actually that is actually Secaucus Junction.
Yep.
One of the busiest train stations in the tri-state area. I think it's like the 4th busiest on New Jersey Transit.
I believe so. Yeah. Like it's a.
And there goes another commuter train.
Normal 45.
That's probably a corridor train.
But yeah, transfer hub between the NEC and the main line.
Another toll road. It's like the second one. It's probably the last one. I hate bus foamers. Look, Coach USA, MCI. I think.
That is totally not broken down.
That's probably not. It's probably not an MCI. For the bus foamers in the chat, please tell me if I got that wrong. Thank you. Taking an exit. So, Preston, what do you think of the 378 so far?
Honestly, like, I know I hate highways, but it's still a pretty cool route to like explore. Even though the schedule is complete garbage.
And the extremely weird ticketing system, which I'll explain when we get off the bus. It's weird in itself. Look at that, more traffic.
And this is why I hate highways. There's so many people driving their own inefficient piece of garbage machines everywhere. Come on. We need to reduce car usage, man. Look at this.
I mean, there's congestion pricing.
There's that. There's that too.
Oh, yay, more traffic. Lovely. Nice? There's even more traffic going towards Newark. Also, we're in Secaucus now.
Isn't Secaucus like a swamp kind of?
The town slogan is literally the jewel of the Meadowlands.
Oh yeah.
We only got a few minutes to go.
Yep.
There's another MC after all the bus. Oh, it's a non-service. Never mind. We're passing by some of the inaffordable houses in Secaucus, which is notably one of the richest towns in the state.
Look at all those freaking cookie cutter crap.
Look at all these houses we'll never be able to afford.
On a random note, Chad, look at that bus shelter.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the 2 bus uses that. Thank you so much. So that was by far one of the weirdest and coolest bus experiences I've ever had. First of all, it was way busier than I would have thought. We literally went on the highway, which really shouldn't... I mean, I guess it's an express bus. I guess you could consider it an express bus, consider it only runs like one time a day in each direction with the weirdest schedule possible. Preston, what did you think about the 378?
It wasn't bad. Like, I was surprised in terms of ridership that we saw today.
For a least used bus route, it's actually it was pretty good in terms of busy, business. Now, it's time to explain the weird fare system. Seeing how weird enough NJ Transit's fare is, fare zones calculation is, there's no 2-zone ticket option for this bus because I had to pay $3.60 for a 3-zone ticket, which is the max you can get on this ride. There's no 2-zone option, so you could either buy either 1-zone or 3-zone. There's no in between, but that's likely because we passed through the second fare zone on the highway, making no stops.
Oh, actually, we also went to two
toll roads.
Yeah, toll roads.
Toll gates. I'm not sure how many buses actually do that in on NJ Transit, but I assume a lot.
Yeah.
because of the amount of express buses and how many highways there are in New Jersey. And now it's time for the daily ridership. Now, I'm getting this data from a Reddit post that I saw like 2 years ago, then noting the 2024 ridership numbers. Apparently, the 378 route gets a total of 19 passengers per weekday. And considering we had close to that amount on the bus going here, it's safe to say that barely anybody uses the return trip. And speaking of the schedule, it has one of the weirdest schedules I've ever seen.
Yep.
So, I mentioned a few times in this video already that we were on the first trip of the day, and it's an express bus that only operates once a day in each direction. Do you want to hear the return trip time?
I don't. Actually, yeah, might as well. Screw it. Let's get this
So, the return trip doesn't run back to Newark until around 10 p.m., which is like beyond weird.
It is.
But honestly, I guess that makes sense because we're literally at a UPS store.
Yeah.
Well, a UPS factory or even something, I guess. I guess this bus is helpful to the workers at UPS that either work or just leave their car here.
Like, oh, I forgot. Imagine going back to Newark at around 10. That's totally great, right? Totally.
Anyway, the 378 is still an incredibly weird bus, and thankfully it has connections to the 2 and other bus routes back to like Jersey City / Newark, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that does it for North Jersey's least used bus route.
Yep.
The next bus route I'll ride in this category is probably one of Princeton's circulators. They get like 20-ish riders a day, but I'm not going to spoil anything.
Thankfully, the 378 is not the only bus line here. If the 378 was the only bus here, then we're screwed. We're screwed. We're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, thank God the 2 bus exists.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, that basically does it for North Jersey's least used bus route, the 78.
Yep.
The schedule makes no sense at all, but to be fair, people work for UPS, and I guess this bus is their only way to get to work or just, like, get to their car to go home. So, yeah, at least this bus actually has a use.
Yep, there's that.
So, we'd like to thank you all for watching.
Yep.
See you soon, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, before we go, for all the UPS workers out there.
Yeah, shout out to all the UPS workers watching, well, any UPS workers watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
Before we click off the video, I actually did leave one thing out, and it's actually quite nice compared to the rest of the bus. And that was actually the bus shelter that we got dropped off at. I'll put a photo on screen right now. It was relatively nicer compared to the other miniature bus shelters in the area, considering it has benches, like more than one bench, and there's some like nice nature around it, and there was like some pretty decent activity. So, yeah, that's the last thing I have to tell you. Okay, you can click off now. Bye.